It's the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
And it's Belletti. Now it's Basho! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's really well cleared. And reclaimed it in a trice. Ferdinand. And here's Batistuta. Oh, he's busted. Chance for a shot!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Back into the middle. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That has been not clear. Has a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Messi. He has found the way through. Oh, important interception. Belletti. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Rijkaard. And it's Stojkovic. Nicely weighted ball. That has been cut short. And he can clear it away. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. And Messi! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Messi. And it's Ferdinand. He's tried one! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Messi. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. And he's being shifted off it. Azar. That's the throw. Kunde. Messi. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Batistuta.
Has been indicated.
It's Seedorf. Batistuta. Deco. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
This is the time you need that pace.
Look at the space here. No messing it. And the whistle goes for half-time. It has been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
All the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today. Substitution on the field. Number 18, Batistuta.
And the action is back on the way. So neither side has yet broken through. Aims beyond the defence. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he's managed to get rid. Messi. Seedorf. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And he thumps it clear. Cruyff. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Such good technique.
He's shifting through the gears here. Messi! He has done it! And wow, he has given that a right hit.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now.
And the finish! Kunde gets it clear. And it's Cruyff. Driving through the middle. And he's there to get it away. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
And Messi! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's a lovely pass. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. 75 minutes played. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. And the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Oh, well measured. Well read. The danger is averted. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well read, nice interception.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very...
Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
That has been slung wide. And he's managed to get free. Batistu chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Some resolute defending there. That'll be a throw. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable.
Best formation খেলি Şüphe şüphe aşağı चेंज करी बॉल काउंटर लॉन्ग बॉल काउंटर প্লিজ ভাই যারা যারা ভিডিওকে ওয়াচিং করছেন চ্যানেলটাকে একটা লাইক করে দেবেন ভিডিওটাকে একটা লাইক করে দেবেন চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দেবেন ভাই ছোটো ভাই চ্যানেলটাকে সাপোর্ট করবেন প্লিজ ভাই ভিডিওটাকে একটা লাইক করে দেবেন ভাই যারা যারা চ্যানেলটাকে ওয়াচিং করতেছেন প্লিজ ছোটো ভাই চ্যানেলটাকে একটা সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দেবেন ভাই ছোটো ভাইয়ের পাশে থাকবেন সাবস্ক্রাইব করে
getting promoted. The hard work already done. The team can set out to win this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Eintracht Frankfurt have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football.
And there's the shot! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Mane clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
He's having a shot! It's in! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Eintracht Frankfurt finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now, can they get him away? Looking to play him in. Plays it across. A header! Oh, it's taken a touch. Conte. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Conte. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now it's Lewandowski. Some really good ball movement. Good chance here. That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Looking for options for movement. Batistuta touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Now it's Saka. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Danielson. Now Mbappe. That has been cut short. Mane. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Knocks it into space. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Koundé cuts it out.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And it's Conte. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Stojkovic. Nicely shaped ball. Well timed, excellent interception. But that has not gone well. Rijkaard. No, he wasn't going to let him pass. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How to look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And that is going out for a goal kick. Costa Curta. Mane. Now Costa Curta. Stojkovic. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Raul wins the duel this time. Now it's Messi. Now who's going to be first to this? He is through. Chance for a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Almost an hour gone. Can he get on the end of this? So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's fabulous. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
How many interceptions have we seen?
Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cleared away. Crunching tackle. Conte. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's the shot! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling.
It's Lewandowski! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Lewandowski clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Messi. And the through ball. He's being urged to shoot. Well read. The danger is averted. Costa Curta. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Can he get onto this? Tries to get it clear. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And he's running through. Looking for the run to Nielsen. Shapes to shoot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Raul. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Mbappe. And there goes the final whistle. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Lewandowski voted match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face.
ছোট ভাইয়ের পাশে থাকবেন ভাই, চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে। প্লিজ ভাই, যারা যারা ভিডিওটাকে ওয়াচিং করতেছেন, প্লিজ ভিডিওটাকে একটা লাইক করে দেবেন ভাই। ছোট ভাই চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দেবেন ভাই।
Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and will be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Inter Milan have gone with a 4-5-1, Jim.
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to...
It's Lewandowski! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Saka promptly onto that, and that is that. Deftly away. Oh no, what has happened here? He is through here. And that has sent him sprawling. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. This is Batistuta. Beckenbauer defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That is ended up in no man's land. That'll be a throw. And the pass is intercepted. Another throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Beckham. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, what Cantona! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Kante gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Stojkovic. Oh, delightful ball. Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
That's a decent clearance. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Can he get it through?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's managed to gift it back. Stojkovic. That has not gone well. And it's Messi. Aims beyond the defence. Pedri.
Wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
That is good alertness.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And there is the half-time whistle. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Substitution for Inter. Number 7, Cantona. Number 20.
And the action is back underway.
Coming on the field.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Beckham. It's a pretty loose pass.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's Mendes. Knocks it into space. That's an excellent interception. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. It's a promising position. Nice looking ball. Nice interception, well timed. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Could be danger here. Messi. Kante goes on a charge down the left. Oh, super ball. Picked out brilliantly. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he's there to make the challenge. Referee has just said play on. Lewandowski could try cutting inside here.
লাইক করে দেবেন ভাই, চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দেবেন ভাই।
Substitution for Inter. Number 23, Beckham. Coming on to replace him.
Oh, can he get onto this?
Number 22, Yamal. Substitution.
Almost accurate pass. Oh, good spread. Timber. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a terrific header. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Played out to the left flank. Well, that looks a decent ball. And Torres! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Saka powering forward here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, that's beautifully weighted.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw.
Torres! He's got away with one there. Saka. And it's Azar. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable.
করে দিবেন ভাই। এখনো ভাই কেউ লাইক করে দিচ্ছেন না ভাই, প্লিজ ভিডিওটাকে একটা লাইক আর একটা সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিবেন ভাই। ছোট ভাই চ্যানেলটাকে একটা লাইক আর একটা সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিবেন প্লিজ। জানি ভাই আমি অত ভালো প্লেয়ারও না যে আপনারা হচ্ছে খেলা দেখে লাইক করবেন, তাই আপনাদেরকে থেকে ভাই লাইক চেয়ে নিচ্ছি। ভাই যতটুকুই পারি ততটুকু হচ্ছে আপনাদেরকে দেখানোর ট্রাই করতেছি। যারা যারা ভিডিওটাকে ওয়াচিং করতেছেন প্লিজ ভিডিওটাকে একটা লাইক করে দেবেন, চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দেবেন।
Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set up to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here.
You know, Peter, even from up here, I can sense a quiet determination.
He's had a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's delightful. Great ball if he hits Griezmann! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Griezmann really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Beckham goes short. Oh, he's played it in low. Koundé tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, there's a probing ball. Stojkovic. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
It's run loose here. Now that looks a decent ball. Griezmann looking to get on the end of this. Van Nistelrooy.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ball is over the line. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And they're back on the ball again. That is a little undercooked. Griezmann. Almost half an hour in now. Out of play for a goal kick. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's going to be disappointed with that. Stojkovic! Stojkovic! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's straight offside. Alexander-Arnold. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Always onto this. That is a brilliant interception. Diogo Costa getting this one clear. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And the pass is intercepted.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And that is as far as they're going to go.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. There's the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Eder Militao. Alaba. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. It's played through for him. Real chance! It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Liverpool have penetrated for the first time.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Messi. Oh, time, excellent interception. And it's Messi. Tries to play it through. And this is Lewandowski.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Batistuta. He's being urged to and the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That is good alertness. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And this is Gerrard. He's got away. Shoots! And that is wildly off target.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He won't be happy with that one. Knocks it into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Threads one in. Shot, surely! Alvarez! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Stood up well to him there. Mbappe. Oh, played right into his path. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Look, this is alarming because of the ease in which they're getting in behind.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. Exciting.
ফুটবল এমন একটা জিনিস ভাই, বাস্তব ভাই, নর্মাল কোনো টিম বলা যায় না নর্মাল। প্লিজ ভাই যারা যারা ভিডিওটাকে ওয়াচিং করতেছেন চ্যানেলটাকে একটা সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দেবেন, ভিডিওটাকে লাইক করে দেবেন একটা, প্লিজ প্লিজ ভাই ছোটো ভাই ভিডিওটাকে একটা লাইক করে দেবেন ভাই। আপনাদের জন্যই হচ্ছে রাত জেগে লাইভ করা ভাই। আপনারা যদি লাইক না করেন তাহলে উৎসাহ পাবো কীভাবে ভাই? প্লিজ ভাই চ্যানেলটাকে একটা সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দেবেন, ভিডিওটাকে একটা লাইক করে দেবেন। ভিডিওকে ওয়াচিং করতেছেন ভিডিওটাকে একটা লাইক করে দেবেন ভাই। যারা যারা কালকের আপডেটের বিষয়ে জানতে চান প্লিজ আমার চ্যানেলটাকে একটু ঘুরে আসবেন, চ্যানেলটা সাবস্ক্রাইব করে চ্যানেলটাকে একটু ঘুরে আসবেন। হচ্ছে বিগ আপডেট নিয়ে আসতেছে, কালকে হয়তো অনেকে জোট বলুন অনেকে হচ্ছে যে ভাই 500 টাকা পেয়ে যেতে পারবেন।
Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game, bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great...
Tries a shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt. We are early stages. He struck one and he looks hungry for more.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Hazard gets into a good position. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Messi is eyeing up his options in the middle. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Kane charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's Messi. Foot in. He won't be happy with that one. Looking to play him in. Koundé gets it clear. There will be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Played out towards the right wing. He's shifting through the gears here. That is a crunching tackle.
All he needs wants to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Danny Olmo plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Great vision. Good ball over the top. And they're quick to get it back. And he's surging through. Kane. And he welcomes it in. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Azar. Haaland and the shot. It's a goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Rijkaard is being told in no uncertain terms. Batistuta! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Batistuta deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And the finish! And he's found the net! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's half-time here. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. And now the midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And this is Azar. And now they can spring out of defence. Batistuta picks it up out wide. Rijkaard. Gets a good foot in there. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Azar. It's a throw-in. Good steal, he just read it. Rijkaard takes control of it and he's on the move. And he cuts out the supply. Now he's got space here. Played out to the left flank. Azar.
Oh, really well played.
And he's being shifted off it. Good running, strong and purple. And the shot! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
That has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Messi. Pass somewhat off target. He's picked his way through. Oh, well measured. Now there's a fire. Goes for a shot! Yes! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
প্লিজ ভাই যারা যারা ভিডিওটাকে ওয়াচিং করতেছে ভিডিওটাকে একটা লাইক করে দেবেন, এই চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দেবেন।
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Hazard. Number 10, Messi.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Stojkovic. Number 47.
Spread it left. Not the most accurate pass. Gabriel. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Substitution in progress.
Well, there's the clearance. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Kante powering forward here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Kante really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Mbappe gets through on his own. And here comes the corner. Madrid have their third corner. Dani Olmo goes short.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Alvarez making good progress on the right-hand side. No way through. Threads one in. Look at this is and Batistuta! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way.
খেলা কত পয়েন্ট লাগবে? 1500 না? 1500 পয়েন্ট লাগবে প্রত্যেক ম্যাচে। দ্বিতীয়
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot.
And Batistuta! Oh, he's really drilled it. He won't be happy with that one. Bellingham. Saka writing himself into team folklore. It's career game number 500. Rummenigge! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. You don't keep those out. He just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, this looks sharp. And he cuts out the supply. Pass somewhat off target. And back to the keeper they go. Odo.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Can he get on the end of this? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Conte. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tries to pass it. It's Lewandowski! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Looking for a runner. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Well, there's the clearance. Rijkaard. Van der Vaart. Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now, can they get him away? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kubo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Chips it through, and he welcomes it in, and the finish!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That has been knocked clear. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Kubo! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely! And that'll be the last act of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Information provided by the local police.
again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Borussia Dortmund trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Crosses it in, terrific header! Just cruising, they are cruising! Up by 3, they have their boots on the throats of their foes. Certain, searing and imperious. Oh no, what has happened here? Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. Van der Vaart.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And he was quick to react. Great vision. That's been cut out, well played. Rijkaard. Threads one in. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's got away. And this is Kante. And this is Levin. Shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Azar! Van der Vaart has a look and plays it forward. Played out to the left flank. Spread neatly. Rummenigge takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, good looking ball. Played out to the right. Rummenigge looks to get on the end of this. Van der Vaart. In by Van der Vaart. Diogo Costa claims it without any fuss. And here's Suarez. He's gone for goal! Oh, that is a nice touch. Rijkaard. And here's Suarez.
Well, he was given the time and room.
Initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Rijkaard. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and the winners were so good at times.